Welcome Salem High School Gymnasium. It's senior night as the Lady Tigers take on the Lady Dogs of Cabool. And this is an SCA conference matchup. Salem comes in with a 1-7-1 record. They did get the first win of the year over the weekend against Plato. And they did split a two-game set with the Thayer Lady Bobcats. Tigers will try and get on a roll here, trying to get some kind of momentum. They'll be, in all honesty, trying to get to the middle part of the season, get this early part out of the season out of the way, and then finally start to get into the SCA schedule a little bit heavier rotation. When they do, they should hopefully be ready and keep continuing to move forward. So we have Little Springs coming up on Thursday, and next week we'll have Thayer as well as St. Clair, and then Mountain View Liberty will be October 1st. So a lot of games still to come. We hope you'll be around to watch our Lady Tigers. And nice student contingent on hand, a little bit light on the other attendance. But we appreciate everybody social distancing out there. That we do appreciate. All righty, so the Tigers in Salem are in their dark blue shorts, their navy blue jerseys with the Carolina blue arms, and the Cabool Bulldogs are in their white jerseys and black pants. That should distinguish the teams for you as we get ready to get this one underway. Hope you're going to have a fun night with us tonight. Let's hope the Lady Tigers are up to it. Cabool will serve first. It will be Gracie Campbell, I believe, going back there to serve first. She wears number 5. She's a libero. And we're still waiting on the officials to check everybody. And we're about ready to get things underway. Clapperich on the front line, as well as Ashton Monk. And out there for Audrey Crocker. This is senior night, so we hope all the seniors have a chance to enjoy this moment. First service comes down, bump the Clapperich to the net. It's over the net and slammed down by Cabool's number 25, Alexis Hunter. Hunter got on right on top and blasted that one home. 1-0 Lady Bulldogs. Campbell back to serve again. Right down the middle. Popped straight up in the air by Botkin. Kept alive and pushed over by Monk. To the net. Quick set going for the kill. Blocked there at the net by Mink. Comes back. Clapperich puts it across. Tipped there and falls to the ground. Getting her hands on it was Olivia Sheets. She couldn't control it. I think she thought that Gracie Campbell was right behind her, because when she turned and left it up in the air, Gracie had gone behind her to fetch the ball. So side out point for Salem, and Clapper goes back to serve. Serves comes across, but it's out. So the Tigers give it right back. Josie Atkins to serve. That it goes straight to Shalbert. Comes across, pushed across the net by the Tigers. Irway. They back set it, going for the kill and getting it off the net. Almost impossible to defend that. That was again number 14, Olivia Sheets. 3-1 Cabool. He can't defend. That ball hits the top of that net and changes course. Shalbert to the net to Clapper. He just pushed it over. They push it right back. Comes to the net, trying to dink it down, but kept alive by the Tigers. Pushed across by Botkin. To the net, going for the kill, blocked up in the air by Mink, comes back down, and we'll go for the, Shannon will set it up, they try and get a kill, nice save by Irway, pushing it back to the middle of the floor, and Crocker pushes it across, nice dig, comes to the net, and into the net. Nice dig by Abigail Chafin, but the ball ended up in the net. And a point side out for the Lady Tigers. Crocker back to serve, Audrey, senior. On this senior night, 2 serving 3. Service comes down, played to the net by Sheffin. Comes across and goes out of bounds. The Tigers will take the point. That was a gift by Cabool on a bad pass. Sheffin fielding that serves. Didn't get it high enough, maybe. Might be why the bad pass, but looked like a pretty good play. Nice pass. They back set it, going for the kill, pushing it right in the net. There's the lefty Haley Shannon. Shannon, one of the 2 juniors on this Cabool team. And it's 4-3 Salem. Good set by Cabool, just missed the kill. Crocker's next service to the right side, played straight up in the air by Campbell. Pushed it back across and they'll push it over. That was Chafin. Back setting it, there's Botkin going down the sideline, but it missed. Shelby tried to guide that one down the right sideline, but the ball just missed and went out of play. And checking in will be Cheyenne Latham. She comes in for Haley Shannon. So Latham will go back to serve. Waiting on the officials. Elizabeth Wetstein also checks in. Shalbert getting it to Botkin in the middle of the floor. Irway pushes it deep and played there by Campbell. Very, very deep. Wetstein will push it across. There's the Tigers. Botkin setting it down for Mink. And it's in. Ashton Mink goes cross court, gets it in on the line. 5-4 Salem. Side out point to Salem Tigers, 5 serving 4. We're in game 1. Earlier tonight, the JV did lose in back-to-back sets. But they played pretty well. That ball is out on the serve. Just missed. So JV lost 25-19, 25-16 in the game. Raylan Nicholson comes in for the Tigers. Back to serve is Hunter. Comes to Shalwood at the net, and trying to reach it is Botkin, but it passes into the net. And it's a 6-5 Cabool lead. Alexis Hunter, another one of those juniors. There's only 2 of them on the varsity squad. Botkin setting it up, and Shalwood will push it over. Set there by Atkins. They come across, going for the kill, but a nice dig by the Tigers. They put it back across. It's set there again by Atkins. They go across for the kill. Wetstein. The Tigers keep it alive. Botkin setting it in the middle, and a double hit called on Shelby Botkin. Seven serving 5. Cabool with the lead. Service down the middle, and Shelby was either screened or no communication. Right in front of her was Jody Gottschall, and then Gottschall at the last second just moved out of the way. So that's an ace. 400. Next service comes to Shelby. To Botkin, to the net for Gottschall, going for the kill, missed it outside. Trying to go over that right sideline, missed it outside the line. I want to tell you, Southwest Baptist University's campus in Salem provides quality education close to home for residents of Dent County. Call 729-7071, 729-7071. Here's Irway pushing it beat. Here's Campbell getting it across to Atkins. They go for the kill, missed a high and deep. Wetstein missed it. Coach Reeves of Cabool said tip fingers. The officials will have none of it. 6 serving 9. Side out to the Salem Tigers. Botkin back to serve. Her service is short, dug out by Campbell to the net. They set it quickly and trying to dink it across. It stayed right on the net, and that hit the girder up above. Carly Bennett kept that ball right on top of the net, and the Tigers tried to save it and ended up hitting the girder, and the ball shot down like a rocket. 10 serving 6 as Cabool goes back to serve. Olivia Sheets of that service. Played there by Irway, straight up in the air to Botkin. Back in the middle, trying to put it across. Good job there by the Tigers. Dug out by Showett. Set to the net. Irway pushing it. But there is Hunter. Hunter the net. Now we'll go for her own kill. But there's Klappich to make this save there. Now she goes across court. But the Cabool Bulldogs are showing some experience there as Olivia Sheets played that ball right to the middle. And then Josie Atkins just deflected it past the Tigers. Good play by the Cabool Lady Bulldogs. The next service, that's off the arms of Irway, and caught ball called on Gottschall as she went to try and retrieve it. 12 serving 6 here, game 1. Waiting, and the service comes across. Irway to Botkin. And now Nicholson will bump it over. There's Campbell. Quick short set and a kill. Nice play. I really couldn't see who said that because the official's right there. But I do believe that Josie Atkins got the kill as a short set, quick short set, and she just pounded it between the Tiger defense. 13 serving 6. That service comes back. Nicholson plays it to Botkin to Irway, playing it deep. Played straight up in the air there by Hunter. To the net for Wetstein. She dinks it across, but the Tigers are there. Botkin in the middle, playing it as Gottschall deep to Campbell. Playing it to Sheets, and they're trying to dink it over, but Cabool is there. Tigers play it to the net. Kravitz setting it, going for the kill, and getting the kill was Irway. Point side out to Salem Tigers. Duncan Family Chiropractic at 401 West Scenic Rose Boulevard has your chiropractic needs taken care of. Call Dr. Amber at 729-2321. Proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. And call Calvin Malone American Family Insurance at 729-5165. He can help you with all your insurance needs. Another proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Campbell to the net. Sheets setting it up, and a block at the net, double block by Salem. They're trying to push it over was Josie Atkins, but she didn't make it. And the point for the Lady Tigers. Gottschall back to serve, 8 serving 13, game 1. Short serve, played to the net by Hunter. They set it for Wetstein, and she gets the kill. Wetstein, one of those seniors, Elizabeth is. She's been doing this a long time. Hubs Tire Center at 801 South Main Street can handle any tire need like Michelin, BF Goodrich, Goodyear, and Cooper. Call them at 729-5800. Hubs Tire Center. Abigail Chafin back in the game. 14 serving 8. We're in game 1. Service to the left side, played to the net by Crocker, played out of the net by Clapper. Goes back to the net. Short service and going for the kill, but net violation called on Cabool. Tigers got a block of it, but a net violation called on Cabool. Point side out for Salem Lady Tigers. Salem Farm Equipment at 1807 South Main Street is your local Vermeer dealer. If you have any questions about hay equipment or about other farm equipment, call them at 729-3458. Proud supporter of your Salem Tigers. Cabool plays it. Shalbert gets it to Clapper, keeping it alive, and Shalbert then just pushed it straight up in the air. Kylie Shalbert just pushed that ball straight up in the air instead of getting it back over the net. Point side out for Cabool. Gracie Campbell will go back to serve. The small senior plays it back to Shalbert. Clapper it to the net to Crocker, playing it across. Set to the net, quick set in the middle, pushing it over, but it's in. That was Haley Shannon pushing that one to the left, and it just fell on the line. Another point for Cabool, and it's 16 serving 9. Decker Pro Exteriors LLC can power wash your house, your business, roofs. Fleet, farm equipment, concrete, desk, even playground equipment. Call Jake at 247-3395. Decker Pro Exteriors. Now Minks, ball is tipped at the net. Going across, going for the kill. And getting it was Alexis Hunter off the fingertips of Ashton Mink. And point for the Lady Dogs. 17 serving 9. Game 1. Best of 5. Next one comes across to Tigers, and Irway can't play it. Ends up into the stands. And a timeout called by Coach Kristen Barnes. With the score, Cabool 18, Salem 9. Back in 30 seconds. This is Tiger Volleyball on KSMORadio.com. 18-9 Cabool on top. Ooh. Don't forget, for financial strategies and one-on-one advice, contact Joe Brand, your Edward Jones financial advisor, at 907 South Pershing Avenue, or call 729-3831. Joe Brand, Edward Jones, an AAMS financial advisor. Gracie Campbell still serving. Goes to Shalbert. She can't field the serve, and it's an ace. And it's 19-9. When it comes to heating or cooling your home, Victor Heating and Cooling LLC can take care of you. They're a Lennox and water furnace dealer. Stop by and see them at 301 East 4th Street, or call 729-4332 Victor Furnace. Shalbert again has some difficulty, but gets it to Irway. And now trying to play it was Crocker, and her Mink got confused. 20 serving 9. We're in game 1. Communication. Gotta have communication. Irway put the net to Botkin. Sending it high from Mink. And they can't play it on there, or did they? Looked like they hit it twice for one girl, but no call. Klapperick again across, this time to Crocker, playing it deep. There's Campbell. Campbell to Sheets, all the way across, just pushing it deep. And off the fingertips of Botkin and over her head. Shalba tried to save it, could not. And it's 21-9, Cabool on top. Cabool, very experienced team. Mentioned, out of their 10 players, 8 seniors, 2 juniors. Campbell, one of those seniors, puts it down. Nice dig there by Klapperick. Comes back to Irway, playing it deep to Campbell. To the net, Sheets setting it across, going for the kill, but it's too high. Hope they're going to say it went off Salem Tigers' fingertips. It'll stay a point for Cabool. First, the official said it was too far. Then it was off the fingertips. And Coach Barnes wants yet another timeout. With the score, 22-9, Cabool on top. Let's take a 30-second break and come back. This is Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media. Don't forget the Common Grounds Bistro, 300B South Main Street in Salem, is serving breakfast, lunch, and dinner. Common Grounds has rooms available for meetings and so much more. For those takeout orders, call 729-2912. Common Grounds Bistro, 300B South Main. And don't forget VIP Properties offers 2 locations in Salem and in Houston to help you find your next home. Whether you're moving to Missouri, from Missouri, or around Missouri, call Pat Tackett. 729-7622 VIP Properties. 22 serving 9. Shalbert placed up high in the air to Botkin, back to Shalbert. Playing across, dug out there nicely by Chafin. Comes to the net, partially blocked as the kill is attempted by Hunter. And now Crocker will push it over. Pushed high in the air by Sheets. They pass it across to the middle, trying to dink it in, but Crocker gets to it. It's kept alive in the middle. Sheets pushing it across, and it falls in between the Tiger defenders. Good play, with good saves on both sides of the ball. As Campbell goes back to serve once again. Next service, out of bounds. Trying to go along that right sideline. And Skylar Klapperick goes back. She will serve. 10 serving 23. The Tigers have given up almost, 9 straight points. Pass comes into the middle. Going across for the kill, trying to get the kill, but a net violation called on Salem as Alexis Hunter put the ball across. Salem have a net violation, and it's game point for Cabool. 24 serving 10. Back to serve is Josie Atkins. Atkins service comes to Shalbert, dug out. Klapperick is called for a double hit, and that's the first game. 25-10, Cabool beats Salem, and we'll come back in 2 minutes with game 2 when we return. This is Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media. LLC can do a lot of work for you. They can do a brand new home. They can add on a room. They can do concrete work, put on a deck, change your siding out, do tile and wood floors, so much more, even roofs. And they do custom skier skid work and dump trucking. If you have questions about all the services that they do offer, call Randy at 247-6468, 247-6468. And real value is more than a fair price. It's quality, service, experience, and convenience. And that's what Napa Auto Parts is at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard. To get the right parts at the right price and a name you can trust, Napa Auto Parts. 729-4156 at 604 East Scenic Rivers Boulevard. Officials are checking the lineups as we get ready for game 2. And Holly Irway, should say Avery Irway is back there. The Irways are here. Holly and Cameron. 1-0 quickly as the Bulldogs go for the kill and hit it too hard. That ball's deep, played to the net, played up in the air by Shannon, dumped across. Klaprick sets it in the middle to Mink for the kill. She's got it off the fingertips of Olivia Sheets. 2-0 Tigers. Avery Irway, just a sophomore, sends that one deep, push to the net, and they'll try and get it across. That's Atkins, and now Botkin sets it up for Mink, going deep, a little too deep, all the way back to the back wall. Got underneath that one just a tad. Here today, Fairground Auto Plaza is giving you a fast, convenient way to find your car. It's called Shop, Click, and Drive. Don't miss out. Check it out, fairgroundgm.com. Fairground Auto Plaza. Pass to the net too far toward the netting, and Mink couldn't get there to tip it over. 2-2 our score. Josie Atkins. Next service comes to Mink, to Klaprick, in the middle, going for that kill, keeping it alive as Roos went for the kill. That one goes out of bounds, trying to go cross court. That was Haley Shannon on the Cabool side. A lot of experience on that Cabool side with those 8 seniors on the team, and many times there's all seniors on the floor. 3 serving 2 as Klaprick goes back. Skylar Klaprick, just a sophomore. Her service down the sideline. Bump to the net by Sheets. Going for the kill, but missing, going way over top. No, they're going to call a net violation on Salem. A net violation on Klaprick. And so the ball goes over to Cabool. Looked like the ball sailed out, but the Tigers got a net violation. Shannon checks out. Wetstein comes in. Cheyenne Latham also comes in. At her service, comes back to Schaubert, pushing it straight up in the air. Klaprick setting it there for Roos, trying to put it across. Does. Now quickly here comes Cabool back, and they just dink it in. Nice passing, and then Alexis Hunter just dinked that one in over top of the Tiger block. 4 serving 3 now as Latham goes back to serve. We're at number 26. Latham service comes to Schaubert. In the air to Klaprick, now going for Shelby Botkin. Comes alive, comes to Wetstein, off the net and in. Might have deflected off a finger or two at the net as well, but it fell in. And it's 5 serving 3. Latham back to serve again. She's serving on the left side of the floor. Now it comes cross court to Botkin. Now to Irway, trying to keep it alive and played across by Mink. There's Latham. All the way across to Wetstein for the kill. Play there deflected, and a nice play by Schaubert. Now coming across to Roos. Kept alive on the block and will be pushed high in the air and pushed across and in. Botkin with just a little push caught Cabool off guard and put it right in between everybody in the Bermuda Triangle and gets the point. And a side out. So Crocker will come back in the game. Audrey 5'6" senior. This is senior night, by the way. She'll try and tie it up with this serve. Service comes down to Wetstein. Play to the net to Aikens, and now the ball deflected. But a nice kill by Josie Atkins. Carly Bennett now back in as Alexis Hunter will go back to serve. 6 serving 4. That service comes down, plays straight up in the air by Claperick. Now she goes for the kill and actually puts it right into the twine. Skyler just couldn't get that ball elevated. 7 serving 4. The next one by Hunter. Again, Claperick passing it, and a little miscommunication again as Gacho and Botkin both started to go after the ball and backed off. And now they messed up the score. Should be 10. Tigers trying to get across. The survey plays it, but plays it way too deep. Avery got underneath that one and sailed it. And that service by Hunter right into the net. Side out and point for Salem. 5 serving 9. Ashton Mink back to serve, another one of the Tiger seniors here tonight. That service deep, played straight up in the air by Hunter. Back setting it there is Aikens and getting it in. A nice play by Cabool, some good passing. As Olivia Sheets goes back to serve, side out for Cabool. Raylyn Nicholson checks in for Mink. Service comes right to Raylene. Comes across in the middle, and there's Gotchel. Playing it deep, played up straight up high in the air by Cabool. Now to Wetstein, trying to place it across. Played there by Irway to the net. There's Botkin trying to just maneuver it across. Short set by Sheets, but that was played back and in for the Salem Tigers. Good block. Block kill by the Salem Lady Tigers on that attempt. And point side out goes to Salem. 6 serving 10. Botkins back to serve. Service, short, dug out by Campbell to the net. They set it quickly, it's at the net and can't be retrieved. Ball hit the top of the net, bounced back on the Cabool side, and nothing Josie Atkins can do. Point for the Salem Lady Tigers as Botkin goes back to serve. Shelby, 5'4" senior, comes to Campbell. Playing it there to Sheets, now across to Wetstein, and that's a pretty kill. Good pass, everything's good right there. Short back set, and Wetstein came across and gets the kill, going cross court. Eleven serving 7. We're in game 2. Cabool won game 1, 25-10. Service comes to Irway, to Botkin in the middle of Irway, playing it down. Nice play. Nice set, nice kill by Avery Irway. The Tigers get the ball back, and we'll go to serve. Jody Gottschalk back to serve. And that serves is short, dug out nicely to the net, and a violation called on Cabool at the net. So point and side out for Salem. And Gotcha will go back to serve again. Jody, another one of the seniors. Oh, there's 4 of them on this Tiger team. Gets it across to Hunter. Back setting it, going for the kill is Bennett, but puts it right in the net. Carly Bennett came across wanting to try and do similar to what Wetstein did, and this time drilled it in the net. So Salem within 1 point here. 10 serving 11. Pass comes across, that looked like a double hit, but they didn't call it. Pushed across there by Hunter to the net. Pushed over by Botkin. little confusion there, but Cabool's able to get it back. Gottschall to Botkin. In the air for Roos, off the fingertips, kept alive. Setting it across, going for the kill, but missing it too high and hard was Haley Shannon. The lefty really cranked on that one, but sent it wide and high. And we're tied at 11-11. This is game 2 of the match. Gottschall's next service. Comes down, real quick short set, and going for the kill, but blocked there by Avery Irway. And then it was pushed right back into the net by Josie Atkins. I don't know if she panicked a little bit there, but didn't try and play it back and redo and get the maybe get that ball up in the air. Gottschall's service comes down, played straight up in the air off to the side by Hunter. Now they play it across, pushing it over there is Atkins. Botkin sets it in the middle for Irway, pushing it down, played it up high in the air to number 14. That's Sheets. Tigers play it back, going for the kill is Irway, but it's too deep. Point side out for Cabool. Shalbert back in. Campbell serve, comes back to Botkin. To Klapperick, going for the kill is Roos, but it's kept alive there. Now Klapperick sets it in the middle, and Botkin will push it over. Played there to Chafin, and now a net violation is called. And we'll do the play again. Both teams violated. We'll do it again. Like it never even happened. Campbell's service comes back. Botkin to Klapperick, setting up high in the air for Irway. Deflected at the net by Shannon. Now back setting it, going for the kill. Blocked there by the Tigers. Atkins keep it alive, and now Irway trying to spin it down. Didn't go. Sheets setting it across, pushed over by Shannon. Tigers get it back across the net. Now short set going for the kill, and getting the kill was Alexis Hunter off the fingertips of Avery Irway. Irway went up with her, got a good part of the ball, but it came down on the Salem side. And it's 13 serving 12. Campbell's next service comes to Nicholson. It's played back across by Botkin, kept alive in the net, pushed over. Shalba with a nice dive. Now Botkin back to Shalba and pushed it over. Waiting there is Hunter at the net. They set it across, going for the kill, but it doesn't go. For number 23, Haley Shannon. Shannon had that ball right on the white stripe at the top. That ball just stayed on the Cabool side, did not come across. And it's 13-13 here in game 2. And the Tigers will send Irway back to serve. Avery Irway. Her service to Campbell. To the net. That is Sheets. They go across for the block. Kept alive there by the Tigers. Keeping it in and playing it across was Irway. Now another quick set. Trying to get in, and they do. Nice push there by Josie Atkins. She saw that Irway was back, and even though Avery reacted, just couldn't get there in time. 14 serving 13 as Cabool has the lead. Ball to the net, trying to tip it down was Klapperick. Now pushed across by Bank, but way out of bounds. Progressive Ozark Bank is your community-focused financial institution. Serve Salem, Licking, Houston, Hartville, and Mountain Grove. Call 729-4146 for more information about Progressive Ozark Bank. Shalba to Klapperick. Klapperick now across to Mink, puts it right into the net. 16-13. And don't forget, your City of Salem reminds you the community-wide yard sale will be held this year, but there will be no reservation of spaces at the City Hall parking lot. And an ace as the two Tigers in the back row, Botkin and Shelbert, seem to have a communication problem. Ball is stuck right through. 17 serving 13. Atkins next service. Sailing, but Gottschall to Klapperick. Now across to Irway, but kept alive there by Atkins. Quickly pushed across by Shannon. To the net. Mink going for the kill. She's got it off the arm of Alexis Hunter. Ashton Mink with the kill. And it's point side out for the Lady Tigers. So don't forget, community-wide yard sale, first Saturday in October. No rental of parking spaces at the City Administration Building, but everything else is good to go for the community-wide yard sale. 14 serving 17. Pushed straight up in the air by Chafin. Now comes across, going cross court, way across court. Was Olivia Sheets, who pushed it out of bounds. And it's 15 serving 17. Don't forget, friends, at Town & Country Insurance Associates can handle all of your insurance needs, commercial, personal, life, and health. For a quote, call 729-6624 or drop by the Town & Country Bank branch here in Salem. Atkins to the net, trying to just dink it in. And net violation called on Salem, I believe on Mink. So point and side out to Cabool. They lead game 2, 18-15 after winning game 1. Earlier tonight, JV for Salem lost in 2 straight, 25-19, 25-16. Cheyenne Latham in. Serving 15. We are in game 2. Soft serve, little knuckle serve. Getting it to Claperick, setting it high for Mink. Playing it deep. There's Campbell to the front, setting it for Wetstein. Trying to take it across. Pushed out of bounds by the Salem Lady Tigers. Trying to keep it alive. 19 serving 15. Latham ready to have service. Comes across short. Played by Botkin to the middle of Claperick. To the net, there's Roos, but she can't get to it. A little bit too close to the net. Larson Collision Center in Salem, been serving the area for over 30 years. They can do a free estimate for you, and all your work is guaranteed. Call Larson Collision Center, 729-3915, or stop by 503 North MacArthur. Botkin with the reception, the serve. Gets it back from Claperick. Ball kept alive, and then pushed off into the stands by Mink, trying to keep it alive out of the net. You know, it is never too early to start your tax planning and tax consultation. Let Tax Masters help you start preparing for the upcoming tax year. With over 40 years experience, call them 729-3001 or stop by 510 North Main Street. Botkin plays it in the air. There's Claperick across to Irway. It's too deep. (22 serving 15. Faith LaJoy comes in for Ming. Official thought Mink might have gotten hurt on that one play, and now LaJoy comes in. Pass to the net, can't be played. And another point for Cabool. Cheyenne Latham, she's on a roll right here. She's done well serving tonight in both games. Latham's service comes down to Botkin. Now to Shalbert, to LaJoy. There's Grace Campbell. Quick set, going back, going for the kill off Shalbert's hands. Kept alive by Claperick, and then Irway will push it across. Back to Latham, to the net. Quick set, pushed across. Trying to keep it alive was Claperick, and she did with a great play. Tigers push it across, and it just missed. They let it go out of bounds, but it didn't miss by much. Point for Cabool. This is game point. And Coach Barnes will call a timeout. With the score, Cabool 24, Salem 15. Let's take a 30-second break and come back. This is Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media. Cabool 1 point away from taking a 2-0 lead. Do want to tell you, Dent County Rental at 3601 Highway 72 in Salem can rent you tractors, metalworking tools, lights, saws, sanders, so much more. Check them out. They're open Monday through Friday, 7:30 to 4, and Saturday, 7:30 to 11, Dent County Rental. And don't forget to get your next vehicle from Heavin Motors at 205 West Scenic Grove Boulevard, where they've been providing services for 4 generations. Call 729-8100. Try trading with Heavin. Service comes across to Botkin. Guided there to Claperick. In the middle, it goes to LaJoy. She just pushed it across. There is Atkins setting it at the net to Wetzstein, but ball's played back across by Shalbert. Another quick back set. Ball at the net, kept alive by Cabool. Can they get it across? They do. Kept alive by Roos to Claperick. They set it for Botkin, playing it back to Campbell. Good play by both teams on this side. Now going for the kill. And missing that one, number 25, is Alexis Hunter. Very close to going off fingertips, but it did not. And point for Salem. And it's 16 serving 24. Tigers need to rattle off 10 points in a row. It can be done. Crocker back to serve. She kicks in for that to Campbell. And Atkins at the net. They play it across off Claperick. Kept alive by Irway. Claperick will play it across there to Latham. At the net. Short set going for the kill. And Tigers keep it alive. Good play by Claperick. And now Botkin plays it deep. Campbell to the net. Atkins setting it across for Wetzstein. Tigers dig it out. Keep it alive. Can they come back? No. As Irway dove and the ball ended up hitting the referee's chair. And the Salem Tigers lose game 2. But after a good, strong effort by a score of 25-16. We'll have game 3 when we return in 2 minutes. This is Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Radio. Back here at Salem High School Gymnasium, doing the Taya Country Mart, 1204 East Scenic Grove Boulevard in Salem, is a proud supporter of your Lady Tigers. Remember, stop on by and get all the foods you need at great prices. Remember, they're here to help you save at Country Mart. If you have any questions, call them up at 729-3455. And if you're looking for insurance, Willie Strader Farm Bureau can help you out. Get you covered in anything for your farm, ranch, home, business. If you need it, Willie's got it. Get in touch with him. Willie Strader, local Farm Bureau insurance agent at 1414 West Scenic Grove Boulevard, 729-4941. Well, the officials are again checking the lineups here. As they do so, we do remind you that we will be at the Salem City Park Thursday for Lady Tiger softball. That will be at 4:30 here on KSMO Radio and on KSMO Media. A double hit called on Salem on Claperick. 1-0 Cabool. So we'll have that on both the radio and on the stream. So it'll be on both. Game against Dora. Ball off the net, falls in. The old days, that was a net ball, and that would have been side back out. Not anymore. Service comes across, dug out there by Shalbert, getting it to Claperick. And Mink and Botkin bumped into each other, and no communication there whatsoever. Ball falls kind of right, almost on them. Three serving 0. It comes to Shalbert to place it up high, almost hits the lamp there, and then Claperick had a good idea, try and turn and get that thing over the net, but it went into the net. And a timeout called by Coach Kristen Barnes. With a score, Cabool 4, Salem nothing. Let's take a 30-second break and come back. This is Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media. Serving again with a 4-0 lead. Comes to Mink up for the kill. Blocked. And the Tigers try and keep it alive. They cannot. Mink got a Tiger paw on it and deflected it. And then Claperick got a paw on it. But unfortunately, it went too far back. Shalbert could not retrieve it. Next service comes across. Shalbert plays it straight up in the air. Comes down to Irway, plays it a mile out of bounds. Just got underneath that one. And it's sailed out of bounds, 6-0 Cabool. Coach Kristen Barnes yelling out encouragement. Ball hits Botkin up on the chest, then comes to Clapper, who gets it across. Waiting for it, there's Cabool. Just trying to dink it in, and getting it in was number 25, Alexis Hunter. The Lady Tigers almost ran over each other trying to get to that ball, as a perfectly placed dink by Alexis Hunter. And you got to credit Cabool's experience really showing up. That service comes across to Shalbert. Claperick setting it there for Mink, pushing it across. There's Campbell to Sheets. And a ball deflected out of bounds as they go for the kill. Point for Cabool. It's 8-0. Claperick went up, could not control it. Ball ended up for Salem bench. Campbell's next service to Shalbert, straight up in the middle of the floor to Claperick, back setting it for Roos, blocked down, kept alive, and now pushed across by Botkin. Kept alive there by Chafin. Now comes across, playing it over was Shannon. They set it there for Mink, and she pounds it into the net. Ashton got a little bit out in front of that one and pushed it in the net. And it's 9 serving 0. Cabool on a 9-0 run here to start game 3. Gracie Campbell service. That's an ace. That's a perfectly made serve right on the line. And it's 10-0. Campbell's next one comes to Gacho, and she pushes it too far out of bounds. And it's 11-0. The Lady Tigers kind of imploding here in game 3. Had done a really good, actually a pretty good game 2. But starting out here in game 3, a lot of unforced errors. That ball to Claperick. Step straight up in the air to Irway. Plays it across, and there's the first Salem point. Trying to dive for that was Abigail Chafin, and trying to keep it alive, but she could not. Point inside out to the Lady Tigers, and Claperick will go back, and she'll serve. Skylar Claperick, just a sophomore. That service down the right side, dug out there by Chafin. Sheets going across, and the block is good, not good. Mink got the block up in the air, then tried to play it back across and missed it. The kill goes to Alexis Hunter on that one. And that's 12 serving 1. And back to serve is Josie Atkins. Atkins' service comes to Botkin, to Claperick in the middle, now to Mink. Playing it deep and too deep. And it's 13-1. Next service. Played there by Gottschall to the net. Claperick across, going for the kill is Botkin, but dug out there by Gracie Campbell. Then pushed over nicely by Josie Atkins. Boy, did she just in motion see that opening and then just deflected it over. That's what you call playing 3 years of varsity or 4. That service is an ace off the shoulder of Kylie Shalbert. Next one by Atkins. Again, Shalbert trying to dig that one out. Did a good job. And now Irway will push it across. Campbell to the net. Quick back setting it for Sheets. And off the arms of Claperick, out of bounds. 16-1, Cabool. Bulldogs are really flying high right now. Here's Irway getting it to Shalbert, back in the middle to Mink. She'll bump it over. Played there by Chafin to the net, pushing it across and in was Alexis Hunter. Don't forget the Bank of Salem is a locally owned community bank since 1883 and a full-service bank to boot. 2 locations in Salem, 100 West 4th Street and 1001 South Main. The Bank of Salem, their name says it all. Member FDIC. Tigers trying to keep it alive. Pushing it back across is Claperick after a good save. Quick set and off the hands of Bruce and out of bounds on the hit by Olivia Sheets. 18-1. And the Salem Memorial District Hospital is a critical access hospital emergency department, and they are associated with a family medicine clinic. They are proud supporters of Salem Athletics as an ace in front of a diving Irway and Shalbert, and it's 19-1. So if you have a need, the Salem Memorial District Hospital will be there for you. Service comes across, played there by Irway to Botkin in the middle of the floor. There is Gotchel trying for the kill, and Tigers can't get it back after the block. It's 20-1 for Cabool. Atkins to serve again. The service deep, played by Claperick to the net to Mink, going for the kill. It's too hard. 21-1, and LaJoie will come in for Mink. Don't forget, K&H also supplies your Parts City Auto Parts store at 700 South Main Street, and they offer curbside service. For more information, call 729-6667. That's K&H Auto Supply, a proud supporter of Salem Tiger Sports. Irway getting into Botkin, and then down the right side, deep, the hit by Claperick. A quick set going for the kill, but there is Irway for the Salem Tigers. The Claperick across the Roos, blocked down by Cabool. Now they get a kind of a gift push across, and Haley Shannon gets a good kill. Ball got up in the air, and Shannon just tomahawked it, and she gets the kill. 22-1 as Atkins serves to Claperick. It's in the net. Tigers can't get it out. 23-1. And Town & Country Bank, your locally owned community bank, providing you with all kinds of services. To find out more, stop by either location, 1009 East Scenic Groves Boulevard or 400 West Scenic Groves Boulevard. Claperick getting into Botkin, who bumps it over. It comes to the net. Short set, going for the kill, but missing. Are they going to say it went off the fingertips? Or is it a net violation? It's a net violation called on Salem. So the point goes to Cabool. 24-1. Next service comes to Claperick. Straight up in the air. This is match point. Comes across to Gotchel, and she gets it wide as she almost ran into Irway. And the Cabool Lady Bulldogs really do a job on the Salem Lady Tigers in game 3 of this match, and they defeat them by a final score of 25-1. 25-1. And a good job by Lady Bulldogs. That senior experience really paying off. Let's take a 3-minute break and come back and wrap things up. This is Lady Tiger Volleyball on KSMO Media. And here at High School Gymnasium, the Salem Tigers lose it to the Cabool Lady Bulldogs in 3 straight on senior night. 25-10 in game 1, 25-16 in game 2, and 25-1 in game 3. And Salem falls to 1-8-1 on the season. Now they will be taking on the Willow Springs Lady Bears Thursday night at Willow Springs, and will not be at that game. We will on Thursday. They'll be at the high school, I should say, at the Salem City Park for high school softball. And we'll be there to bring you the Salem Dora game on Thursday afternoon at 4:30. And that will be on KSMO Media. We'll stream it, and we'll also have it on the KSMO radio side as well for the audio. So you can check out either way and enjoy Tiger Sports here on KSMO Media, whichever way you are. And of course, don't forget, Friday night, Salem Tigers host the Ava Bears in SCA play, and that's right here also on KSMO and on KSMO Media. For Jim back at the station, for Chris, I'm Stan. It was not a good senior night for our Lady Tigers, as they played okay in the first game, played actually pretty well in the second game, but in the third game, it just fell apart, and as the Ava Bears, the Cabool Lady Bulldogs took it right to the Lady Tigers, and they won it 25-10, 25-16, and then 25-1. Earlier tonight, the JV also lost in 2 straight, 25-19 and 25-16. So our next volleyball broadcast, if we don't have any rainouts or things of that nature, appears to be against the St. Clair Bulldogs next week. So we'll be here, the Lady Bulldogs, another Bulldog team. We'll be here, and we'll be there to bring it to you on KSMO Media and possibly KSMO Radio. It all depends on where the Cardinals are, if they're in the playoffs or whatever. Don't have any idea. But we'll keep you posted right here on 1340 and in your world today. That's KSMO Media and Salem Tiger Sports. Again, for Jim and Krista, I'm Stan. Thank you for joining us here on KSMO Media. We hope you enjoy the game. Didn't turn out Salem way. Again, they lost in 3 straight, 25-10, 25-16, and 25-1. Good night from the high school gymnasium.